We're back. So we just came back from the gym. My workout routine is a little bit different, and it's tailored to my goals. So yours may not look like mine. Yours may not be as I don't know what word to use, like hectic, not hectic. It's just a little extra. But because I have goals and I have a specific goal, and you know what I mean? So you don't have to do what I do, just do the best you can do for you, is what I always mean to say. Like, I don't want you to think because I do a leg workout for 2 hours that you have to do it. Absolutely not. You guys got to remember, we have different situations. I work from home, it's summer, my kids are home, they're sleeping. You know, I am trying to basically tailor my body to, I have an idea of what I want it to look like, and I'm using these workouts to do that. Any movement is good movement, and do the best that you can do for yourself with your given time. And you don't have to compare it to me, or think that you're not doing enough, or think that maybe I'm doing too much. Each person is individual, and each person's goals are tailored to that. And just be the best you can be. And that's all we can do. So with that being said, it's time to eat. And as you guys know, I follow my meal plan. My meal plan has been, this is week 2 maybe, I think it's 2, that it hasn't changed, which is because my body's responding, my digestion is really good. I want to show you guys, you know, I keep you in my cabinet. These are the digestive enzymes I've been using. They work really, really nicely. I've been really enjoying them. So I take these with certain meals. So when would I take this? I take this with usually like my fattier protein choice, example, red meat, salmon, whatever. Today we're having red meat, so we take it with that. And I also take it at my last meal of the day with my oatmeal. You could have it with every meal if you want. But you guys seen, I didn't show you, I had a Rice Krispie treat at the gym. I have it every morning when I walk in. I'll nibble on my Rice Krispie. I did back day today. I wore this outfit specifically because of back day. Let me try to bring you down so you guys can see. But I mean, I love a good back moment. And oh, I'm looking in the microwave, I can see it. I hope you guys can, but I'm seeing a lot of definition coming in. So today was back day. We did, what did I do? How much cardio did I do? I think I did 35 minutes on the stair climber, so I gotta go back and do a little bit more this afternoon. Yes, I do 2 rounds of cardio. Again, you don't just do what I do. That's just what I'm doing. So I do like the stair, usually my first one is always the stair climber. And then my second one will be like the stationary bike, or just walking on the treadmill or something like that. I actually have a new treadmill coming, so the second parts of my workouts will just be done at home. But we have this self-propelled one is so hard on my knees. I'm actually giving it to my father-in-law so he can do it, and then, you know, it'll be good for him just to get some walking in, just because he's up for retirement already and he's not going to be moving as much as he's not working. So just for him to get some movement in, and it'll be nice for him. For me, it's a little too hard, but for my father-in-law, because I have bad knees, he does it. So I don't know if he likes it, if he doesn't. If not, his cousin wants it, so then they can have it. And we got a new one coming, so I'm just waiting on that to be delivered. And I've been doing a lot of ab work, so I usually do 2 rounds of abs 6 days a week. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna make my breakfast. And my breakfast is just going to be, we get a choice. I always tell you guys this, I'm just going to be talking a little bit more in this portion of the video, and then it'll be pretty simple for the out. If you're new here, I do carb cycling. I do high carb days on my weight training days, and on my off training days, I do low carb. So I cycle out. That scared me. Hold on. Sorry about that. I think just something blew around. I actually have to go outside and water my flowers. But I got scared. Hello? So I do a carb cycle. Weight training days, I do higher carb. On my off days, I get 2 off days during the week. Those are my low carb days. On my Saturdays, I'm off completely on Saturdays. And on my Saturdays, I do get a cheat meal at the end of the day. kids up, I could hear them. So just to give you guys kind of an idea. So usually with each meal, I get a selection or a choice, right? She'll say, you get to have 4 ounces of either chicken, shrimp, turkey, or white fish. So I get to choose. I always go with boneless, skinless chicken thighs because I love them. I can eat them every day. Chicken breasts, hell no. I don't care what ancient secret you have, that after you heat it up, because I meal prep, it gets you dry. I just can't. But the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, their macros are only off maybe a few grams in fat, and I've been doing this for a couple weeks and I hadn't had any issues, and they're really good. Again, with shrimp, we can do that as well. And then I'll get like a carb source, either potatoes or rice or cooked pasta, something along those, and then I'll get a veggie of choice. My veggies are pretty open, except I don't eat no tomatoes. For some reason, I think they're called nightshades. They just bloat me and cause inflammation. I never even knew that, and I love tomatoes, but tomatoes don't love me back. So I don't do anything with tomatoes. No broccoli and no cauliflower, just because your body's, it's hard to digest. I know, like, especially if you were keto, that was like the super low carb friendly options, but your body really has a struggle with digesting those two things. That's why they make you so gassy and everything like that. So I stay away from those, but everything else is like free. I can do onions, mushrooms, zucchinis, you name it. I have asparagus cooked up today, so we'll probably do that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of go through. I do have snack options. I can do basically anything sugar-free jello, sugar-free pudding, sugar-free popsicles, and then I can also do like cucumbers, pickles, or like Quest protein chips. I try to stay away from the Quest protein chips as a snack on during the week, just because I will eat them a lot. I just like them too much. So, and I feel pretty satiated with the amount of food I get. So I eat 6 meals a day. The first one, I didn't show you guys that. Why the hell didn't I show you guys that? I had a protein shake. It was just a Premier Protein, strawberries and cream. I can't believe I didn't show you that. So yeah, I had a Premier Protein strawberry shake on the way to the gym with that pre-workout. Now you guys seen the face with that pre-workout. It tastes awful. It is the most awful. It's like spicy because there's like black pepper in it, but it's a very, you just chug it back and then I just follow it with a chaser. But it is a really good pre-workout. It gives me, it has a beta alanine in it, so it gives me like tingles. It gives me a nice spurt of energy. I don't crash from it. The flavor isn't all that great, like I said, it's just, but the actual product is pretty elite. So you gotta take what you can get. And I also took my fiber drink this morning on an empty stomach, but you know. All right, so y'all wanna see what I eat? Let me get my food ready. Here is my breakfast. We have 100 grams of shredded potatoes. These are the ones that you find in the refrigerated section. They're just plain shredded potatoes. Pay a little extra money for the convenience, but I like them because they're not frozen, so they're easy to cook up. And then I have it topped with, or that's my 4 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thigh. I do have a little bit of the Kinder's fajita seasoning on there, just season it up. 2 ounces of avocado, topped with some hot sauce. And then I have an English muffin. This is the maple French toast one. Delicious. I eat mine cold, but if you want to toast it, you can. And this is our post-workout meal. I got the carbs, we got good fats, we got some proteins. And drink some water. There you go. Oh, also salt. Salted avocado. There you go. All right, so here is meal number 3. Meal number 1 would have been the protein shake. Meal number 2 would have been the post-workout. Meal number 3 is this. And we are sitting on a half of a bagel, toasted. You guys see my new toaster. And this is about 4 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thigh with a little bit of the G-Hue sweet chili sauce, which I just like. I could have done like a protein shake or something, but I'm feeling a little bit more hungry. Just because, you know, the 2 rounds of cardio kind of increased my appetite. So that's that. Pretty good. Digging it, loving it, and I'll see you guys in the next meal. Hi, we're back, and we are about to have, I don't know what meal this is. This is meal number 4, so we got 2 more after this. And this is I guess essentially this will be like my lunch. I usually eat, it's around 2 o'clock now, so I should eat it around 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and then I have to do, I'm helping Leo to get the lawn together. I had hired a lawn service for Leo for Father's Day, and he hadn't came, so I finally got in touch with him, and he said his truck broke down. So me and Leo are gonna go out there, we're gonna like weed whack and cut the grass, and you know, I'm gonna trim up the bushes, and then I'm probably gonna go and hit the gym and do some cardio after that and do some abs. We're keeping busy, moving my body. It was really hard to find any lawn bags. I'm also gonna enroll Becky in cheer tumbling. I ordered her a tumbling mat. She's really getting really good. She knows how to do like handstands, cartwheels, round offs. She can do a back walkover. Now she has to learn how to do like a lumber, I think it's called, where you flip. So I bought her the mats because she's just moving my furniture out and doing it all in my living room. So we're waiting on that, but I had to tell you guys, I actually mentioned this in the comments the other day. She wanted to join this like I guess it's like considered a travel team, but it's a cheerleading thing, and and my cousin says they're really, really good. My cousin was a cheerleader and did all this stuff. I never really got down with all that, but it was $1,000 for this to join this cheer group. And my dad's like, well, I can give you half, and I'm like, I'm still not paying $500. I don't know. Isn't that a lot? Or I don't know. Like I remember when Rhea did softball. Sophia didn't do softball. She did. Sophia did volleyball, and I think I spent like $100 for volleyball. Softball was a little bit more for Rhea, but sure, I think it was because we had to buy all like the equipment, and then it was a lot. But you want to show them how you could do your back bend?
The back walkover or back bend?
Whatever, what do you want to show them? Sure. Just tuck in your shirt so you're not showing anybody any skin there. Okay, hold on, we'll show you. Look, this is what she does. She moves out. Man, that new air freshener smells really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I forget which one I put in there. It smells really good. I went to, all right, here you go, backs ready? Boom. Okay, kick it on over. Whoop, nope, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Boom. And tell them you taught yourself, right?
Yeah.
Good job, Mama. My dad's like, do you remember when we were that limber? And I was like, honey, I don't know about you, but I was never like that. I was born for the thick life. All right, let me show you what's for meal number, whatever I said, 4. So here we go. This has been my jam lately. So I got a bunch of like these, they're like organic sliced mushrooms. They were on sale, so I picked those up. Leo threw them on the flat top when we prepped this weekend, and they were hitting. I love like sauteed mushrooms and onions, especially with steak. I didn't have any onions, so I just did the mushrooms. 4 ounces of steak, I think that's top sirloin. And then this is the, what do I call that? The lime cilantro rice. You guys see me make it before. It's just Thai jasmine rice. I did the zest of a couple limes, some cilantro, salt, garlic, and then the juice of a couple limes just for taste. And just like that. Super clean, but really, really good. So this, my friends, is our meal. I am gonna take a digestive enzyme with this, and I am probably going to add, the juice of a lime right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a juice of a lime and add that, but this is what we're gonna eat right now. So we are back. We went to the gym. I did another 25 minutes. The stair climber, and then I finished up with some abs. I'm tired. I also went outside. I trimmed up the front bushes in front of our house, pulled some weeds, and then just kind of cleaned up, watered the flowers and stuff like that. Leo mowed the lawn. So the front looks pretty good. It's Leo's birthday this weekend, so we're gonna have a birthday party. So we got that done. I wanna show you guys my flowers. I went to Jewel, and they had these like tricolor roses. So they're like white, and then these ones have like the red trim and then the red. They were $8. Aren't they so pretty? So, yeah, so I'm tired. I am tired. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of like foam rolling, and I wanna sit down and get all my notes together for Sunday's video. Guys, please tune into Sunday's video. It's gonna be a new monthly video, kind of like how I do my monthly Costco video. This is also gonna be a monthly video, and I wanna go through like set goals for August and kind of initiate like more of a productivity, and not only like I want to make sure I'm doing like financial goals, reading goals, like self-help goals, just things to help me become the best version of myself. I want to read more. I want to read not only like just for fun, but I even said this before, with like books with intention behind it. And I just want to be more intentional with my time. And I hate feeling like I'm always behind, and I'm just feeling so good. I feel like I'm really refreshed. I have a really fresh outlook, and I think that these monthly resets are going to help all of us, especially now that we're coming back into our kids going back to school. If you're a teacher, maybe you're off all summer, maybe you're starting a new job, maybe you're going back to school. So to help establish, you know, realistic, sustainable routines, not just like with the day in and day out of life, but with also with our finances, with our like our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health. So yeah, I want to sit down and kind of make notes and kind of make sure that how I want to kind of go about creating this video, because it's going to be the first. So we're going to do that, but right now we're going to eat. This is meal number 5. So we have one more after this, and this meal, this is going to be a good one. I'm excited. So let me go ahead and prepare it. Becky's mat came. How you liking your mat, Mama?
Good.
Yeah, do you want to show? Let me show them your mat. So this is the mat we got her, and you're able to like fold it up, and she can bring it downstairs here. So how do you like it? What's wrong with your hands?
I just washed them.
Oh.
I realized I didn't have to.
Does it feel like it's a lot like nicer for you to settle down on than the floor? Yeah? Okay. So for your tumbling, we're working on it.
I haven't tried my limber yet though on this.
Remember, you gotta kick over with both feet. That's the lumber, whatever. All right, I'm gonna go put my
Do you
dinner.
have to jump when you're doing the limber?
I guess. Did you Google it or look on YouTube? Look on YouTube and watch some YouTube videos. So here is our dinner. Look at these shrimp. Don't they look so good? These are the wild Argentinian shrimp I got from Costco, and this is I seasoned it with cilantro, jalapeno, lime, and salt, and a little bit of garlic, and then Leo just put it on the flat top, and they came out so good. And then we're coming right back at it with that rice. I like it. It tastes good. I'm with it. And then we got some avocado, and that is meal number 5. And I'm gonna sprinkle some lime juice on it because that's how I roll. And it's scrumptious. Scrumptious. For my last meal, I have the same thing every night. I take 40 grams of the Quaker Oats oatmeal, and then I take a scoop of the ice. This is a diamantized ISO 100, the Fruity Pebbles. Scoop of that in the microwave, and then I add a little bit of the sugar-free syrup, whatever one you have. And that is the last meal. So again, guys, I am carb cycling, so I alternate between high and low carb days. Today was a high carb day. So if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please stick around, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye, guys.